Don just slowly lets go, takes one
Quiggly
careful
stays
step
in the
back.
like. Quiggly, like a pose thing of dried Play-Doh, just stands in the exact pose you squished him into.
Good. Don nods. Peering through the darkness of the cave, like, eyes struggling against the dim illumination. She tries to make out, like, exactly how tough these guys look. Are they all, like, swabby? Are they all chumps? And her?
No.
Oh, okay. Guys, they're not all chumps. I know we're not chumps.
We're not chumps either.
We're not chumps. This is no chumps involved. Do you think we can still take them if
these
we
are
come to a fight?
meteorologists.
They're meatier than the averageologist.
Yeah!
I think if we approach this intelligently, we should have a pretty good chance.
You're right. Should we start with the diplomacy?
I think we should start with the diplomacy because honestly, that woman seems very, very powerful.
And do you think, while we're talking, on the off chance we get chased out of here, Quiggly, do you think you could memorize those maps? Or do something with them?
I'm trying so hard.
I know, I can
Are
tell.
any of them in any way, like, kind of loose so he could just flat out steal some?
They're not like framed and hung up on the wall. They are just kind of like tacked, pinned, taped, nailed here and there to the walls.
So I think because diplomacy is still on the table, I don't think he's going to steal them just yet because, but if there are any star charts, he is flat out going to steal one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
maybe if we meet Clover and I, distract them with our good talking, you could take anything that strikes your interest. You're much better at determining the quality of things like that than I am. We'll run
That's fair.
distraction
We can
for
talk to
you.
him, but if things go south, I do have a plan.
You know what? You two go ahead, and I will survey and do my best to mentally catalog. Like his eyes are like darting in all directions. Like if he was foaming at the mouth, it would look like he was having a seizure.
Dawn blinks a few times, reaches into her pocket, pulls out a handkerchief that is soaked through because of the storm, and just kind of hands it to Quiggly.
When we look at the four of them, like clearly the woman is an arc user. Can we tell anything about the other ones? Are they also arc users?
You can't tell what the other ones are. It's not very common for potential to be so evident in a person.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're like worked up or something. But she's an exception in that she seems to just radiate it.
Okay.
So the other thing is, if I stand back, then we have an escape route through. I don't know what you're planning, Clover, but if we need to run away, like if they just turn and go, "Ew, people," and shoot lightning at you, then I am gonna teleport us the heck out of here.
Good idea.
That sounds great. Okay, let's slowly.
Important question.
Yeah?
Are you all carrying your knight's blades with you?
Yes. I am, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's not, like, readily visible, but yeah, I have it.
Quigley's probably is, but he is not readily visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Clover?
I guess, yeah, Clover.
Clover's knight's blade is weird because she doesn't use a weapon, so it's like a hilt, so you wouldn't even see it.
Oh, so
Okay.
yeah, they can't see any of ours. Never mind. Mine's just
Do any of you
it's just a
have
knife.
do any of you have your blazes visible, the tattoos that mark you as knights?
Nope.
No.
Mine's on my leg.
Okay. Just some important non sequiturs to make sure of really quick.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's not going to mean anything.
Let's just slowly and calmly introduce ourselves. With me, Clover, let's do this. We take a step or two out of the darkness and into the dim cavern light.
All right. There's a crunch as your foot just steps down onto some gravel, and then there are a couple tense moments where the first one to turn and look at you is the woman with the long black hair and the arc potential about her eyes, and her gaze is shocking upon you, to say the least.
I see what you did there.
She looks between Clover and you, and then she looks at something else past you, and then the others turn to you, and that's going to be a play. Time freezes, and what you do or say is going to determine the reactions.
Yeah, like
It's going to be a 3-card play because you just snuck into their house.
I can imagine, like, fucking time slowing down, like, Clover with, like, they have the most intense looks on their face, cut to Dawn and Clover. Dawn's, like, got her hand up, like, hi, and Clover's just smiling pleasantly.
Yeah.
So Clover's going to be uncharacteristically forceful, and she's going to put a hand over Dawn's mouth.
Oh.
Ooh, good. That's good.
And she's just going to
That'll
say,
be a 3-card play.
that's the hardest play you've ever done. And I'm going to use Mother Love, which is Clover's empathy.
Okay.
And she's basically just going to say how she was lost and didn't expect anybody. They were lost and they didn't expect anybody to be here.
That's a good idea. I'm going to assist by just being a pleasant person. Dawn seems like she could be lost, I guess.
She's always lost. It's not even a lie.
Oh, no. Dawn.
That's fair enough.
Okay. If you fail, one of you will take a major wound.
Jeez.
Okay.
Hopefully it's me.
We'll do a luck draw. We'll do a luck draw to decide who it is. Highs, it is Clover. Low, it is Dawn.
Okay.
And I'll do the luck draw, and I'll tell you the number. Okay. Do those stakes sound agreeable?
What do we get if
I figured that you would come up with a ruse that they believe.
they believe us and they don't attack us?
Yeah.
Yes, they don't attack you. Like, going forward, what do you want out of it?
Could I make a suggestion that we break this into a 2-stage play here, where it's like our current goal is to just open up negotiations with them. Success would probably be they are willing to just speak to us, and then it would come down to how well we can talk to them.
Also, in the back of Clover's head, she's trying to make it that if it did come to something, she would have the first move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, if hostilities did begin, I would almost want to do that separately, like as a separate thing, because like we're giving diplomacy a shot now, and if fighting happens, like that's a very different beast.
This will be a 2-card play then, since it's a smaller thing.
Yeah.
Then if you fail,
Diplomacy's out the window, like, period.
No.
Oh.
If you fail, you won't know their opinion of you.
So, this
all
is Clover's play, and I'm assisting.
All right.
Or, like, I get the feeling that something bad's gonna happen to our crew, and we should save everything for that.
Yeah.
Oh, for the bees, for the good bees.
It's important.
Okay. All right. I've got my cards ready to flip.
Yes.
Let's flip.
I have a queen, because it's my 1-card cash, and I'm going to crown that with another queen!
I assist with a 2.
Well, I had a jack,
Okay.
an ace, and a king is what I crowned with.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And they crowned because this is not necessarily like subterfuge, but because they are concealing their intentions, that jack crowns. So that's a 30.
We have a 22.
So Clover, go ahead with your story.
Oh, sorry, we were just wandering, and we didn't know anybody lived here. Do you live here? Is this a place where people live?
I say through Clover's hand.
The the woman with the arc about her eyes looks to one of the other piratey looking fellows before going into the back room, and the pirate steps forward, or what you assume is the pirate. She steps forward and says, well, no, this is more of a research station, if you will. We are employed by, believe it or not, we are employed by the Supreme Sisterhood of Bright. This is work for the crown. The woman that's talking to you actually, as you step forward into the firelight, catches sight of your family crest, and says, You're from Bright? And it kind of catches her off guard.
Clover looks back and forth and says, yes.
What are you doing here? Are you a knight?
No, just explorers, exploring caves and things. We saw it.
You're a Von Crone, huh? You're one of those traitors.
Well, no, not everybody is a traitor. Most of us still live in Bright.
Most of you. But some of you went off to help at Tempest.
Yeah, and we totally disowned them.
Oh, okay. All right. I see. What brings you here?
Like I said,
She makes some discreet signals with her hand that you notice.
yeah, after that, we're going to make a move.
A play then?
Yes, a play. And fortunately for us in this situation, we're on dirt terrain and they are lightning
Sure
people.
are.
We are in a cave. So what I'm going to do is separate the clearly super strong woman from the rest of her group by just making a box around, like top to the bottom of the cave. She's trapped.
Oh, wow. So the door that she went into just like
Yes.
shuts?
Like
Okay.
like she's completely boxed in, and that my play is that she is stuck in there for the rest of the fight, and we deal with the scrubs.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's awesome.
All right. This is going to be a 3-card play. If you fail, one of you is going to take a major wound. Okay. All right. So, stakes established. I've got my cards picked, ready to flip.
Yes.
All right. Flip.
Flip it. I am playing an ace, a queen, and a 10, and I'm topping that with a 9.
Oh, Jesus
shit.
Christ. I'm assisting
I
with
played-
the 3.
I played a king, a jack, and a 9. Well, I could crown either the king or the jack, but in this instance, it would have been the jack. And that gets crowned with another king. So that's 39?
I think you're slightly beating us, which is why I'm.
No, I
also
have
going to
39 by
assist.
myself.
We could escalate.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to escalate. All I want to do is put this woman in a box.
All right.
As soon as I see the woman motioning for something to go on, I assume the worst, and my mother's instinct kicks in, and I slam my shield on the ground, producing thick walls of stone around the woman, separating her from the rest of the group.
The second that Clover lowers her arm, Dawn darts forward, light flashing in her hand. In a split second, the light bends, contorts, individual shapes forming a long and sort of jaggedy spike. She drags it across the pirate in front who was conversing with us, and Dawn offers a helpful, smiling, "You unfortunately messed up real bad when you said Clover was a traitor. Better luck next time."
And to even further screw with the rest of the stand-by pirates, Quiggly pops out from around his corner with the bird he smuggled in using in a pickle and goes as a distraction and puts on another 2.